Hi, I'm Kerry Garrison.
And I'm Chad Handy.
And welcome to the Firearm Show. How you doing, Chad?
Doing well, Kerry.
You are never one to cease to amaze me with fun and unique weapons.
I do my best.
And today, at the range, you brought this out.
The VZ61's also known as a Škorpion for the military side of it. I mean, that's full auto, and I would love to have that, not worth the paperwork and the trouble, but in a semi-automatic mode in this pistol without, the wire stock on it, it's still fun to shoot.
And what caliber is this?
That's 32.
So, it's an interesting gun.
It is.
It's one of those things. I don't think you can ever hate a gun, or I don't even know if you can ever really dislike a gun. You can love guns, some, and others you really like. I have mixed emotions on this one.
It's a strange duck.
It's fun, because shooting's fun,
right?
But it's really awkward because it's small.
Yes.
It doesn't have a lot of kick. It throws the shells out of the top. It's just this strange beast, and yet you fire and you're like, okay, well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So you get this weird mix of feelings towards this thing, and yet it's cool. It's tiny. What was the original purpose for this thing?
Czech Secret Police.
Really? And would they carry it like in a shoulder holster or something?
Yeah, there were two different holsters. I actually have one of the original Czech military shoulder holsters for it. And they also had a leg holster.
Huh. I have to think about that one. I could definitely see, under the shirt or a jacket or something and being able to pull it out. But in terms of the 32, that's not a whole lot of power.
No, but you have to remember when this was actually being used by the police and military, it was full auto.
So quantity versus quantity versus quality, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it did shoot true today.
It did. It was a fun shooter. We got it on the range, loaded up some mags. Now this is the 10-round mag, and we also had
some 20-rounders actually in.
Let's take a look at this case.
When I received this one, it actually came with the leg holster, strap, and two 20-round magazines. I've had this for quite a while, but kind of a nice form-fitted case for it. I enjoy it.
And what did you originally pay for this?
I want to say it was like $420.
So that's not bad.
No, it's not too bad. But I like my military type guns, so it was kind of a must-have.
All right. Well, let's take a look at some of the features on it. To explain how this thing operates.
Well, magazine release is not in your typical location on a pistol. You're used to there on your thumb. For this one, it's actually a push button right there.
Well, it's forward of the trigger, which is a little unusual for a pistol.
It is a little unusual. Last round bolt will open just like anything else. So, obviously, in order to clear it, you have to take the magazine out. And it's kind of a strange side cocker on this. And as Kerry has said, it actually ejects the brass out of the top. So, safety right here on your thumb where you'd expect it to be. A little rough, but it's functional.
But it has that AK feel to it in that it's made from stamped parts.
Yeah, it's actually, for what it is, it's actually rather heavy.
Yeah, I did enjoy it in that regard because you could get it out there, actually use this as kind of a forward grip and get on it, get on those sights, and we were nailing it pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a really impressive little gun. It's odd, it's strange, but let's see if I can get this done here without screwing everything up. There we go.
It's a pretty simple takedown.
Yeah, really simple. You're going to bring the bolt back and everything else, and you're going to clean it as you normally would. But taking it down is literally just this one pin. So,
accuracy. I think we were pretty accurate with it. It wasn't ridiculous, and it's because it's a light round. You can get right back up on target pretty easily. It would be fun to fire one of these in full auto, though.
Oh, it would be a hoot.
It was pretty fun in semi, but
yeah, I have shot one in the past in full auto. and it'll still climb on you, but it's easier to bring back down on. But with the wire stock, there's definitely a necessity on it.
So I would definitely say, ergonomics, it's all right. Just nothing fantastic.
Yeah.
It gets the job done.
Yeah.
Price point, not bad if you can find one at a decent price. Yeah. Accessories, not really much in the way of accessories. No. You might want to buy magazines. The ammo, pretty easy to come by.
Relatively easy, a little pricey just because it's not a super popular round.
Yeah. But what I like about it, and one of the things I always like about guns like this, is its military value. It may not be the full auto that they carried, but it's the closest thing most civilians can get to having one of these pieces of history.
Yes.
And that's one of the things I really like, whether it be the AK-47 or the Mosin or some of the others that we've shot. Anytime that, you can get a feel for what soldiers out in the field were doing, or special ops people, or whatever it was that was using a gun like this, to actually get one in your hands and kind of experience that feel that they went through for decades, I think is really interesting.
Yes.
And the sights on here are kind of interesting. You have these two open barrels, and then the little post in the middle, and a little, not much in the way of adjustment, but you could get on pretty easily, and those two little barrels here line up with the two stands back here, and it made it pretty solid to get on target.
Yeah, it really did.
So I really like that aspect of it. Whether you're going to be doing that when you're shooting full auto or not, I don't really know. But it was definitely a fun gun. So if you're into the military type weapons like this that aren't going to break the bank,
it's my thing. May not be for everybody, but hey, it was a good time.
Yeah, I don't know how common it's going to be to find one of these at a range, or a buddy that's got one that you can borrow one from and take out. But if you can, I definitely recommend getting behind it.
Yeah,
again, it's not going to be for everyone's collection, but it is a fun little shooter.
I agree.
And once again,
the VZ61.
This is the Firearms Show. We'll catch you next time.
Take care.